You know, our planet is this absolutely breathtaking tapestry of life. But right now, some of the most vibrant threads in that tapestry are, well, they're unraveling right before our very eyes. Across the globe, from the deepest ocean trenches to the highest mountain peaks, some truly incredible species are facing the very real, immediate threat of extinction. So today, in this explainer, we're going to embark on a pretty emotional journey together. We'll be taking a close look at the data, the habitats, and the staggering realities of the top 10 most endangered species in the world. I want you to really think about this for a second. Imagine a world without these magnificent animals. Would future generations ever even get to see them? It's a heavy thought, right? We share this Earth with creatures of unbelievable beauty and intelligence, yet human impacts, specifically things like habitat loss, poaching, and climate change, are literally erasing them. If we don't grasp the true scope of this crisis, these majestic mammals and unique marine animals are just going to vanish into history books. And understanding their plight, well, that's the absolutely crucial first step towards saving them.
All right, let's dive into Section 1, the fragility of nature, fading shadows of forests.
Take a look at the Amur leopard. It's undeniably one of the rarest and most beautiful big cats in the entire world. I mean, it represents the absolute apex of feline grace. But tragically, they have been absolutely devastated by intense habitat loss and rampant poaching. Their natural environment is just shrinking by the day, pushing this breathtaking animal right to the absolute brink. 100. That is the estimated number of Amur leopards left in the wild today. Just about 100 individuals. Let that staggering number sink in for a moment. An entire species, hanging on by a thread, with a population that could literally fit into a small movie theater.
Moving deep into the canopy, we find the critically endangered Sumatran orangutan. These are highly intelligent beings. They're primates that play a truly vital role in keeping the forest ecosystem healthy. Yet, they are severely threatened. Deforestation is wiping out their canopy homes, and the illegal pet trade is cruelly snatching them from the wild. Because of all this, their population has dropped to fewer than 14,000 remaining individuals. Every single tree lost pushes them that much closer to the edge.
But hey, this tragedy isn't just happening in distant rainforest. Let's talk about the red wolf. They once roamed freely across the vast southeastern United States. They were an absolute cornerstone of the American wilderness. But today, they're critically endangered, constantly struggling for survival in a really fragmented wilderness. Their majestic presence has been almost entirely erased.
We are down to only 20 to 30 red wolves roaming freely in their natural habitat today. It is a hauntingly low figure for an animal that once defined the wild spirit of an entire region.
Let's move on to Section 2, the silent ocean depths beneath the surface.
Consider the beautiful Hawksbill turtle. These ancient mariners are basically the guardians of our oceans, playing such a vital role in maintaining the health of coral reefs. Without them, the reef ecosystems suffer immensely. But their survival is in serious jeopardy. Shifting climates, illegal trade for those stunning shells, and profound habitat loss have left them critically endangered.
Then there's the Vaquita. It's this tiny, incredibly unique porpoise native to only one specific place on Earth, the Gulf of California. You won't find them anywhere else. But they are tragically drowning, getting caught up in deadly fishing nets. The craziest part? They aren't even the targets of these nets. But the fishing industry's practices have made them the most endangered marine mammal in the world.
Fewer than 30. That's the terrifying reality here. There are fewer than 30 vaquitas remaining on the entire planet. We're quite literally watching the species vanish in real time beneath the ocean's waves.
All right, Section 3, giants under constant threat. Plains and peaks.
When we think of giants, we instantly think of the African elephant, right? They are these majestic, highly intelligent giants of the savanna, literally the defining image of wild Africa. However, they remain highly vulnerable to aggressive poaching and habitat loss. Even with a population of around 415,000, they are still officially classified as vulnerable. We absolutely need urgent action to protect them, because history has shown us time and again how quickly human greed can decimate a massive population.
Now, you might already know this, but the pangolin holds the tragic title of being the most trafficked mammal in the entire world. There are 8 different species of this unique scale-covered creature, and all 8 are threatened. They are relentlessly hunted for their scales and meat, pushing every single species of pangolin toward extinction. It's just a heartbreaking status for an animal that simply wants to be left alone in its natural habitat.
Way up in the Rocky Mountain ranges of Central and South Asia, you'll find the snow leopard. It's this elusive ghost of the mountains, a creature of just breathtaking beauty and mystery.
but their survival is constantly threatened by poaching and shrinking habitats. Today, only an estimated 4,000 to 6,500 of these beautiful mountain ghosts remain.
Which brings us to a really tough part of our explainer. Section 4. The brink of extinction. The final few. Just 76. That is the intensely precarious population of the Javan rhino right now. This incredibly rare rhino is confined entirely to the Ujung Kulon National Park. Habitat destruction, coupled with the really dark reality of poaching for their horns, has left only about 76 of these animals alive. Their survival hangs in an incredibly delicate balance.
And if you want to understand what the very edge of extinction literally looks like, look no further than the northern white rhino. Once an iconic megafauna powerfully roaming the plains, they are now, tragically, functionally extinct.
2. Out of all the northern white rhinos that ever walked the earth, only 2 females remain alive today. It is a profound, deeply emotional loss and a stark monument to exactly what happens when we fail to protect the natural world.
When you put it all together, the shared reality of these creatures is undeniably grim. The Vaquita, under 30 left, threatened by fishing nets. The Javan rhino, 76 left, hunted for horns and losing habitat. The Amur leopard, roughly 100, facing poaching and habitat loss. Seeing these staggeringly low numbers side by side really reveals the relentless environmental realities these critically endangered animals face. The math is undeniable.
But it's not over yet. Section 5. Hope for tomorrow. The fight for survival.
As dark as that data is, there is an incredible resilience in nature and a fierce dedication among conservationists worldwide fighting to turn the tide. We still have time to save them, and incredible work is happening right now. There are dedicated population restoration programs for species like the red wolf. For the northern white rhino, scientists are actually working on cutting-edge, advanced reproductive technology to try and save the species. We've got wildlife rehabilitation centers working tirelessly for Sumatran orangutans. Global anti-poaching campaigns are stepping up in a big way to protect elephants and pangolins, and marine monitoring efforts are desperately trying to track and save the vaquita. This is humanity at its best, fighting to repair the damage.
There's a quote from our source material that really hits the nail on the head. These endangered species remind us of the fragility of our planet's biodiversity. It's crucial that we take action to protect them and their habitats. Because ultimately, this isn't just about saving one animal, it's about preserving the intricate, beautiful web of life that sustains us all. So, I have to ask you, which of these incredible species touched your heart the most? And more importantly, what are we going to do to ensure they survive? The shadow of extinction is long for sure, but awareness and education are the light that can drive it back. Thank you so much for joining me on this emotional journey through the data today. Stay curious, stay compassionate, and let's keep learning.